the weekly report. Today is Friday, September the 20th, and the fish counts, it's slowed down after the hurricane went through. The water came up and the runs had picked up, and now they've petered off again. There was only a couple of fish today at Cassilis, and Millerton, I think, had 3 or 4 grills and 3 or 4 salmon. So a little bit on the low side, so we really need some rain because it's going to be warm and quite clear for the next little while. So the next rain will bring in another pulse of fish, we hope. Talking to the DFO, last week at the Millerton trap net, they caught a 1.3 meter Atlantic sturgeon. So it's the first one that they've captured in a long time. However, some of the First Nation trap nets have caught them before, because theirs are further upriver, and they just, it's easier to catch them further downriver, I guess. So anyway, that was interesting. You may have noticed one of the links on our website is to the Miramichi River Environmental Assessment Committee's website, where they have the water temperatures and water levels. Unfortunately, they purchased bandwidth to run that, and the bandwidth is all used up. So anyway, they may not have it running for the rest of the season. Again, another non-profit, if anyone so chooses, you could make a donation, because that it costs about $5,000 a year just for the bandwidth to get that data to the website. So anyone want to make a contribution to the MSA, we would give you your tax receipt and forward it on to Miramichi River Environmental Assessment Committee. And others should be thinking about this as well. I mean, certainly Fisheries and Oceans uses it. I think we'll have to ask them for a contribution too. In our neck of the woods, our broodstock collections have begun. We collected some fish from the Northwest Barrier last week, and we'll be helping UNB do some collections on the Dungarvan this week. And depending on where the fish are, we'll be going out to get our regulars collection. We also, yesterday and today, is work being done on government pool, and that is boulder placements and so on to prevent erosion and to improve the holding capacity in that public stretch of water, and that's in Upper Blackville. So I'll be going up there shortly to see how the work is progressing. But anyway, hopefully that'll be all done today. It only takes usually about 2 days. Another event that's coming up this weekend is the Atlantic Salmon Museum Hall of Fame dinner. And some local people that are being inducted is certainly our former chair and director of the MSA is Manly Price, along with his late father, Joseph Price. So father-son induction. And Peter Clark, author, well-known fisherman, will be inducted. Jim Laws from Miramichi, who's always there fighting for the salmon and trying to keep the bass under control, will be inducted. And then Ralph Warren posthumously, and Ralph was a guide. So that event is completely sold out. However, for the public, there is a reception from 4:30 to 6 p.m. at the Salmon Museum, where if you want to meet the inductees or congratulate them, there'll be some finger foods and the bar will be open. So if you want to drop in, that's great, but at 6 o'clock when the dinner starts, they're completely sold out. As far as striped bass goes, I see people out angling, and they're telling me now that sort of from the Anderson Bridge from Newcastle down, they're catching bass. DFO are starting to pick a few up in their trap nets. Not very many. It's October before they start getting significant numbers. But I see people out fishing every day, and so I'm sure there's some there to catch. And certainly in October and November, I mean, there's a lot of fish here. So I think that's about the wrap for this week. Stay tuned for next week.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on that notification bell so you can stay up to date with everything happening here at the MSA.